The NBA is the gift that just keeps giving. What a night of NBA basketball. I mean, what can you say? We had two amazing SoFi playing games. Heat versus Hornets and Trailblazers versus Suns. I mean, we'll start with the earlier game, and we'll move on to the Suns and Trailblazers game here in a minute. But Heat versus Hornets. I mean, to start out with, we have two teams, the Heat who have been here before, and, the Hornets who are new to this. This entire roster is basically new to it. I think Miles Bridges has played in a few. Grant Williams obviously has played in a bunch of playoff games, but he played 18 minutes. Josh Green played in some. Kobe White. But other than that, this roster's super young. We have Brandon Miller, never played in. Colin Knippel, who's a rookie who really struggled tonight. He actually played 34 minutes. I felt like he wasn't out there as much towards the end. But I guess we'll start here. The Hornets could not make a three to save their lives. It was a 32% night from them from three on 56 attempts. LaMelo Ball, I think, is learning still. They won, but I'm going to kind of be critical of them, and I'm going to be critical of Charles Lee. More of second half things that I'm kind of concerned about, going into this next game, probably against the Sixers, that concern me. LaMelo, whenever he made 2 threes tonight, but whenever he makes a three, he celebrates, and he got torched like 3 times on it, and then one time he got back cut because he was not paying. He let off the gas. Like, it's cool. I like that he celebrates, but it's also like, you can't be celebrating because you're giving up transition points because the Heat run. Then the other thing that drives me crazy is I think there was like 2 minutes left. Sorry, I'm just gonna rant about what drove me crazy, and then I'm gonna go on to what I liked. There were about, I think, 2 or 3 minutes left in the fourth, and maybe it was the third. I think it was the fourth, but it was big possession, and they get the stop, or Miami scores. They come down, dribble. LaMelo's dribbling, pump fakes, doesn't have it, passes it. Kobe White then doesn't have it. Then they kick it to Grant Williams in the corner with a second left on the shot clock, and Grant has to shoot it. I wonder if I can actually find the shot, and I'll just pull it up. Hang on. All right, here's the play. I'm not up there. Hang on. We're doing this on the fly here. There we go. All right, so here's the play, right? So I'm pretty sure they get a stop on the other end. There's 11 seconds by the time they actually fully start their action. Let me mute the audio so I don't get absolutely killed by the NBA. So LaMelo has it. It's a little horns action. I think this is supposed to be like come up, tap, and then he's gonna slip, I'm assuming, to here. And then Kobe White is gonna either cut or he's gonna flare out. So this happens. He gives it to Brandon Miller. Cool. There's now 7 seconds left on the shot clock. And at this point, and I'm not no NBA coach, but at this point I have 2 timeouts. There's 35 seconds left. I'm burning one of my timeouts. This possession is too critical in my mind to not have burned a timeout here. Cool. No one wants to shoot it. Passes it back to LaMelo. There's now 6 seconds left, right? Kobe White is open. He kicks it out. Kobe White doesn't shoot it. And then we have Grant Williams here in the corner, who, if I'm Miami, I'm cool with him shooting this shot, right? Grant Williams takes a highly contested, because Khalil Ware's 8 feet tall, corner 3, and bricks it. I just don't understand why. First off, why are we getting into our action with 11 seconds left? Yes, Charlotte won, I know, but this stuff drives me crazy. It's why are we getting into the action with 11 seconds? It's a horn set. It's a little flare screen, but I think LaMelo didn't let Kobe actually set the screen, so the spacing's all messed up. There's 2 guys standing here. There's 1 defender, so basically it's easy to guard. This is the stuff that I'm just I don't know. I'm concerned about Charlotte in this next play-in game. You barely beat Miami without Bam. I am, oh, that's a black screen. I am just a little bit concerned about what they're going to do in this next, play-in game. I understand they won. The other thing that kind of drove me crazy was the fact that Colin Knippel could not make a shot. Miami did an amazing, and I mean amazing, job of shutting him down. He couldn't hit a shot. He took 12 shots. He was 2 of 12. He had 5 rebounds. He's a good rebounder. I'll give him that. But like, just couldn't make a shot. For the Miami side, I think the biggest thing for me is the fact that they played a drop ball game. But I think I remember their bigs adjusted fairly well to where Khalil Ware at certain points was like soft hedging the screens, where he would kind of come up a little bit, let his guy get over the pick and like prevent it from them shooting a 3. It didn't hurt them because Charlotte only shot 32%, but could have. I guess I didn't like necessarily. I felt like Tyler Hero could have been a little bit more aggressive. Yes, he took 18 shots, but for one, I don't think Davion Mitchell should ever be your leading scorer or leading anything in a do or die game. Tyler Hero, for some reason, only played 34 minutes. I don't know if he's on a minutes restriction or that's just how Spo did it. And Davion Mitchell played 47. I don't really understand that from Miami's side. I feel like Tyler Hero probably should have taken 30 shots tonight. He shot the ball well. 38% from the field. It's not fantastic, but he shot the 3-ball well. He made some crazy shots. I mean, we're going to get to Kobe White here in a minute, but whoo! Tyler Hero shot a few out of the corner as well that you were just like, what in the world? I mean, let's see if I can't find the one that I'm thinking of here. I mean, some of these shots were just insane. Like I don't know why it shows me a Davion. Oh, here it is. Is this the shot? Yeah, this is the shot. This was nuts. Like genuinely, this is out of bounds. 26 seconds left in overtime. And he gets off the pick, passes the ball, turn around, fade away from the corner, and just laces it. I mean, some of the shot making in this game was insane. I mean, I'm probably gonna get copyright struck of doom by the NBA, but that's all right. Just overall a great game. And then Kobe White, like this man, I think he made a bank 3. He shot 62% from 3, 19 points. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover. He was huge. I mean, if his regular season play after the deadline, after the trade for Charlotte didn't show, tonight he was worth everything that they possibly gave up for him. I mean, just the shot making, the tough shot making ability. Where is this? Oh, here it is. This is out of the corner. This is quick action. He shot this thing immediately, so Miami had no chance. This just the IQ too to know, like, yo, like if we get fouled in this situation, like it's over. He shoots this, comes off the pick. Grant Williams sets it. PLA or Larson, like good defense, just crazy shot, just crazy shot. I mean, what else can you do if you're Miami? There's like nothing else you can do. I keep hitting the wrong scene. I mean, just amazing stuff. Like this game was so highly competitive, and to be honest, Miles Bridges' block. Let's see if I can't find it here. At the end of this, oh, it won't give me the video. That's sad. But the end of this game, Miles Bridges, they scored. LaMelo hit a crazy layup with like, I don't know, 3 seconds left. And they threw it full. They got the ball and ran, maybe 6 seconds left, but they ran it up court. And if Miles Bridges didn't block, I want to say it was Davion Mitchell. I want to say that probably goes in. And Miami, we're probably having a completely different conversation than we are right now about how Charlotte moved on and Miami didn't. Like, Miami probably moves on if he hits that layup. Because I think there was going to be, like, no time left. But, like, overall, just an amazing game. I'm kind of concerned about Charlotte either facing the Magic. Well, I'm not really concerned about the Magic. The Magic stink, but I'm concerned about Charlotte possibly facing Philly and then facing Detroit. I think the Detroit series would be absolute popcorn. That would be one of the best series ever, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens there. But like, just an amazing game. Like, credit to the Heat. The Heat definitely need to do some stuff. They probably would have won this game if Bam didn't get landed on his back and mess up his tailbone. because he only played 11 minutes tonight. But just overall, great game. Now let's get into the late game of the night. This also, I feel like I'm saying a lot of great game tonight, but this also was just a fantastic game, start to finish. I mean, let's see here. Just overall, Denny, 41 points, 15 of 22, 3 of 8 from 3, 8 of 13 from the free throw line. That's like the one thing if they lost, like they could not make their free throws. I want to say they shot 73% tonight. And it was just bad. But they won. So I mean, what are we going to do? None of the shots are up, sadly, so I can't like react to any of that. But Jrue Holiday looked like Jrue Holiday. I was kind of concerned in the beginning of the game because Scoot, I want to say when I tuned in after the Charlotte game, Scoot had picked up 2 quick fouls and really wasn't on the floor. And Jrue Holiday was doing a lot, and I mean a lot of ball handling and like decision making and shot creation. And I was like, ooh, I don't really like that. I like when Jrue Holiday is more of an off ball guy than like an on ball guy. Can Jrue Holiday do it? Yeah, he can, but he had 4 assists and 4 turnovers tonight, so you prefer if he doesn't do it, but they don't really have anyone else on that team that can do that. I think Matisse Thybulle was huge, just defensively. It says he was a minus 13, but I feel like I felt like he made some defensive stops and plays that, were big. He had a block. He didn't score at all. At least hit 1 3. And then Jeremy Grant tonight, whoo, what a beast. He's coming off that calf injury. Goes first game back since like 2023, I want to say. I mean, just what a monster. 5 of 12, 4 of 8 from 3. Hit some big threes down the stretch there to really help Portland lead them to this victory. 16 points. I mean, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. But when you have Donovan Clingan on your team, you don't really need to rebound that much, along with Deni Avdija. I mean, just what a game. I definitely think Portland is in an interesting position. They will go in and they'll play San Antonio. I think that's going to be a difficult matchup, but I think they have some of the defensive pieces to maybe slow Wemby down. I don't know if you can completely stop Wemby, but there's definitely some things that they can do defensively to really help themselves in maybe at least slow Wemby down, make those other guys beat them. You have Jrue Holiday, who's a really good defender. I mean, Tamari Kamara, who's bigger than Jrue Holiday. Obviously, he's like a wing. I would see him getting a lot of time on Wemby. What else for this game? Robert Williams struggled. He was a minus 14. He had 1 block. He was bad. Honestly, he felt like he was getting scored on and getting just destroyed there completely. Chris Murray didn't do anything. He played some really good defense on 1 possession that I saw. But other than that, not that much. The Suns. Dylan Brooks was quiet in the first half, came alive in the second half, and then he fouled out. That hurt them. I truly do not think they lose that game if he's in that game. He fouled out. He got 6 personals, got a technical, which made it a 4-point lead. So, definitely a rough one there. I mean, Jalen Green, I want to say this is his first time back in the playoffs since when he struggled so badly with Houston last year. Or in the play-in, not in the playoffs. It's not even the playoffs. But his first time in a big game since he struggled so badly last year in Houston against Golden State. I mean, 14 of 29, 48%. Didn't shoot the 3-ball well, but when he did hit threes, they were big threes. Got to the line 6 times, made 5 of 6 of those. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. I mean, 5 turnovers. Again, it's the playmaking stuff with some of these younger and older guys. But he had 35 points. I mean, huge 35 points. He really does play off of Booker well. He's an okay screener. I mean, they were using him a lot in screening actions to kind of get the switch to get whoever was on Booker off of him so Booker could attack and get him in the middle of the floor. Devin Booker, 7 of 17. I mean, I think really their goal was to shut Booker down, and they did a pretty good job of it, holding him to 22 points. Did not hit a 3. Struggled from the line, 61%. 4 assists. I mean, almost fouled out, 22 points, 37 minutes. Other than that, the only other guy I really liked for Phoenix, and honestly, his stats aren't even that good. Well, he had 3 blocks, was Mark Williams. I thought Mark Williams was great. Same with Jordan Goodwin. He had a great cut from the dunker in like the last like 40 or 50 seconds of the game. It was like a quick action. They got Booker to the middle of the floor, and he was right there. Booker hit him. A little reverse layup. Easy stuff. I think Phoenix is an interesting team. Their defense is really, really, really good. I mean, I don't know how many turnovers they forced. They only forced 15, but I felt like they got a lot of tips and like balls that just went out of bounds. I think Phoenix definitely has something to build upon this offseason. This is so stupid to say, but I feel like they need another piece. I don't know what that piece is. Is it an upgrade at center? Is it another wing that kind of fits with Booker? I think Jalen Green and him go well. I feel like they need one more piece, and it might be a different big. I mean, they don't really have one. Oso Ighodaro is kind of a big, but I feel like he's more of like a 5. So we'll see. They have him listed as a forward. So I feel like they need a big. Mark Williams is great if they can bring him back. But they definitely need a big. When Mark Williams is healthy, he's amazing. And I don't know. It'll be an interesting offseason for Phoenix. Obviously, their year isn't over. They go and play the winner of Warriors Clippers. But they definitely, I feel like, need another big. And we'll see what happens with that. I mean, for them matchup-wise, you know, if they play the Warriors, I think that's a pretty good matchup. You put either Colin Gillespie, who I forgot to mention, if he was in this game also, I feel like that would have helped him. He got into foul trouble quickly, and I mean quickly. I want to say he picked up, it only has him with 1. I feel like he got into some trouble, and he couldn't play like the first half. He was either hurt or something, but I feel like Colin Gillespie had more than 1 personal foul. I don't know. I felt like he wasn't in the game, and then in the second half he played, and it like lit like a spark under Phoenix, and that's when they started making that comeback. Dillon Brooks got going, but yeah, I like the matchup more against the Warriors than I do the Clippers for them. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like they match up better, just size wise. I mean, the Clippers don't have that much size, but I mean, Kawhi Leonard, when he gets in that mode, he becomes human aimbot. He's unstoppable. I don't think you're going to stop that. I think you can run Steph off the line. You obviously have to worry about Porzingis if he plays. But I don't really know what else the Warriors have. Like Steph Curry, Porzingis, and Draymond. Like, I feel like if Porzingis is healthy, which is a big if, like it's a cool, but if he's not healthy, I think the Suns honestly make it as an 8 seed and play OKC. To me, in this offseason, they still need a big no matter what happens. But that's gonna do it. We'll have another recap tomorrow. I am literally sweating because of these lights. There'll be a short form video out after this video, so make sure you guys go watch that. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to be locked in here all playoffs long. Every single night we'll have a recap of some kind in a bunch of shorts. So, peace.